what's going on, everybody? Woo! Yeah, they found something in my latest CT scan, and some things about the channel coming up. Hang around. Before we get into that, you know what we gotta do. Is this episode's famous women I'd like to date. Let's go with Leah Thompson. Leah Thompson. Beautiful woman. If you don't know who Leah Thompson is, oh man, I'd hate to even try to list all the movies she's been in. But like a big one has been the Back to the Future franchise, the trilogy. She played Marty McFly's mom in all those. What else? Howard the Duck, I can remember. Lots of movies, lots of TV stuff. Lots of TV stuff. Beautiful, beautiful woman. So y'all know how it goes. If you know anybody that knows anybody that could possibly send me Back to the Future where I could meet Leah Thompson, or if you know somebody that, you know, that knows somebody that could get a hold of somebody that knows somebody that lives next to Leah Thompson, give her a message for me. Tell her, give me a call, I'm available. Yes, I'm on my way to see a Tweety who will mess with me. Always gotta go by there. I'm running out to Renegade. I have a patch I want them to sew on, so it's along the way, so I always go by and check to see if I can get Tweety to mess with me. And of course I forgot a little, you know, something for him, but you know, it don't matter. I ain't seen him in forever. It is windy. I hope this comes out alright. And you notice I have the EVO back on. When I switched the mic last couple videos ago, I realized, wow, that really sounds good. So I said, well, let me put the EVO back on, and maybe it was a mic the whole time. And sounding good so far. Wow, it is windy. Now here's the funny thing, guys, before we get to today's subject. The funny thing is, I'm going to try this at high speed too. The funny thing is yesterday was a toy run. Y'all see it next week, I believe. 1,000 motorcycles, I kid you not, screwing up the highways. It was drizzling and it was cold. It wasn't too bad before it started drizzling, but once it started drizzling, it got cold. So cold that I had to stop at Motorbike Mike's house on the way home and you know, hug a cup of coffee, because I had to unthaw to get the rest of the way home. By the way, Motorbike Mike, Alex, appreciate your hospitality and let me come to your house and warm up a little bit and drink a hot cup of coffee on the way home from the toy run. Y'all gonna like this toy run. Next week, guys, next week. So two things, guys. Number one, yes, they did find something on my CT scan. As far as the tumor goes and everything else, which is the good news, it is still inactive. It's not doing anything. It is didn't get bigger, it didn't get smaller this time, but it is still inactive. It's just, which is good, obviously. All right. But then, for those that know, if you don't know, what they call the bottom lobe of my left lung is actually the only part of my left lung that actually works. And they saw something down in that bottom lobe. Now, they don't know what it is. It don't look suspicious or anything like that. There's nothing to panic about or anything like that. But they just don't know what it is. And ironically, the night after I got the CT scan done, I woke up coughing several times and coughed up some phlegm. Not a lot of phlegm, but some phlegm. And after I discussed that with my doctor, he seemed to think, well, maybe that was phlegm in there. they really couldn't tell what it was. There are so many things that could have been, but they don't think it was cancerous or anything like that they were seeing. And this guy's going to think I'm following him. And they seem to be nothing to panic about. Now, they are going to keep an eye on it. They are going to keep an eye on it, just to make sure. But other than that, the entire CT scan, the rest of it looked good. Like I said, the tumor was still inactive and had not done anything, had not gotten bigger, had not gotten smaller, nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, that's good news. At least that's good news. Oh, buzzards. I seen something up there in the thing. I got excited. I thought it might have been Tweety. So, the other thing. I hate doing this, guys. Well, three things, actually. Hey! I'm this close, guys. This close. I hate asking. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Go down there, hit that subscribe button. It don't cost you a thing. It just actually helps the algorithm if you're above 1,000 subscribers. And I'm just that close. You know, I'm like 85 away from hitting 1,000. I would appreciate it. It would help me out a lot if you would, tell complete strangers about it, my channel, and have them subscribe. Your family, everybody. Tell everybody to subscribe. I would appreciate it. That close. That close. Just drives me nuts. And I've been kind of stuck there for a little bit at, like, was it 915 subscribers. Like I said, this is part of that reason too. Now, a lot of y'all know I am disabled. This is a kind of expensive hobby right here. Cameras, a little bit of traveling, all that stuff that, if you want to have good stuff going on your channel, it can be a little, I know everybody's right now is kind of hurting, all that stuff, and but this is, like I said, this is something I enjoy doing. I don't do it to make money, that's for sure, because I don't make money. But what I'm thinking about, what I'm going to do, I'm going to look into it, and after talking with my bud Josh, a surgeon, and a couple other people who are doing it, I'm going to start a Patreon. I don't know what extra things I'm going to offer for if you become a member of the Patreon. I don't know. That was something I'd have to think about. Tweety bird, is he following me? Nope, he's not following me. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I come down here, and you see that tree on the right up there. Just as I got up there, a big bird come out of there, and I got so excited. I thought it was Tweety, and it ended up being another damn buzzard. But it was exciting. And then I got home and realized that the mic had come undone, and I had no audio. Well, no Tweety this time again, guys. Jeez. But here's the funny thing. Oh, that's what I was getting to also, okay? The Patreon, let's get off track here. Here comes ADDD. Like I said, yesterday, went on that toy run. Cold. Not fun. It was alright, but, it would have been a lot better if it wouldn't have been drizzling and kind of really, really cold drizzle. Anyway, look at me today. It's 74. Tomorrow, it's supposed to be in the 80s. Tomorrow, it's supposed to be in the 80s. Silly Texas weather. So, the other thing I'm going to do, and just like I said, I need your input, y'all's input on both of these. The Patreon and the a merch store. Would you be willing to buy some 9 mils on 2-wheel swag? That's what I'm gonna, you know, I'm definitely gonna do it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Shirts, maybe caps. You definitely get the poker chips and the stickers and that stuff. But it just something I'll start out with, just shirts and the poker chips and stickers that you can purchase. And then, and I don't know, you know, like I said, I haven't 100% looked into all this. Who I'm gonna get to make my shirts, or how I'm gonna, you know, sell it and all that. Ow! That truck hurt. Ow! It sandblasted me. But, yeah, would y'all be willing to participate in a Patreon and maybe buy some 9 mils on 2 wheels swag? I'm definitely going to do this, and it would help me a lot with, you know, updating my equipment, my cameras, and all that stuff. The little traveling stuff that I do from time to time, you know, that would, you know, definitely help me out. If y'all don't know, when you're not ready to be retired, disabled, it's a little bit of a shock how much money you know you get. It's not much. So in the comments, if you would please, would y'all be willing to buy some 9 mil on 2 wheel swag if I start a merch store? And would you be willing also to be a Patreon? Let me know down in the comments, because it's going to happen. I just thought I'd try to get a good idea of, you know, if it's feasible. Let's put it that way. You know, if, you know, it's just something, you know, to help me out a little bit. If you would, please. All right. Well, that's the news. The cancer stuff. The swag store. And what was the other? Oh, Patreon. Coming soon. Coming soon, man. So y'all know how it goes. If you have served, or if you're currently serving in the military, if you're a firefighter, EMS, first responder, especially law enforcement, if you're in the healthcare industry, battling out on the front lines of this slowly disappearing pandemic, putting yourself at risk. There was a pause there, sorry, my brain wasn't working. If you're a truck driver, delivering them goods out there for us, if you participate in government activities, stand up for your rights and vote and all that stuff. Oh, motorcycle! You are awesome! We appreciate everything you do for us and the sacrifices you and your families have made. Ladies, flash a stranger today. Boom.